Hey guys, hello. Hope everyone's okay. I'm gonna say good evening because it's evening here in the UK. Well, it's like 6:30. I know it's morning for where a lot of you guys are. So first of all, before I go any further, I've just got to say I'm just popping on. That is specifically for Camilla and for Jen because when we were in America, they did an amazing British accent, and they said that we all go, we're just popping on. So I'm just popping on to share some of my top sponsoring tips with you. I'm actually really nervous. Not nervous. I just referenced like I've got butterflies, but I mean that butterflies, adrenaline. But do you know what it is? It's because when you care about something, hey love, hey guys, I'm seeing loads of British names popping up as well, people that I know. Hey Sam. So yeah, when you get those butterflies, like first of all, like how amazing have all the speakers been so far? Like absolutely incredible. Like I'm so like honoured to be asked to do this and to be surrounded by all these amazing people, which like so many people have referenced, and I promise I will get on to sponsoring in a minute, but like so many people have referenced, like those feelings, those, you know, that imposter syndrome, that them nerves, that anxious feeling, like that never goes away. Hey Rihanna, it never goes away. It never stops just because you reach Superstar Director. Hi April. It never stops. We just learn how to channel them and how to manage them and how to, I don't want to say manage them, but you know, I totally have made some notes because I totally know. Guys, I'm not being rude by not saying like hello to everybody, but I am literally like a magpie. And I will totally lose my train of thought. So I'm literally just sending everybody a big kiss. I just also need to tell you, the reason I'm wearing these is because till about 10 minutes ago, I was wearing denim shorts and I was clearing away the kitchen from the kids' dinner, and I literally knocked like pasta sauce all over my shorts, and I had like a minute to go. So I ran upstairs and I literally grabbed, these are pyjama bottoms that I just grabbed from my bedroom. So best job in the world, right? We can work in our pyjama bottoms and a vest top. But right, I'm going to get cracking because I could literally chat all day, and I'm very mindful that I need to keep this within 30 minutes. So yes, it is very, very hot here in the UK at the moment, which is a rarity. We normally get the rain and the cold, but we've had a bit of a heat wave this week. So it's actually been really lovely. I've been out in the garden listening to all the other amazing trainings. So, sponsoring top tips. I actually sat down this morning while my little man was in preschool, and I actually thought, do you know what? I need to make some notes because I am very, it's very much in my nature to just go off on a tangent and like ramble, and before I know it, half an hour would have passed, and I wanted to actually share some things that hopefully you can take away. A lot of them you may have heard already, but like a couple of the guys have said already, there is no massively reinventing the wheel if you're speaking to somebody different or if you're listening to somebody different. What we do is really, really simple. It's not easy. I would never say it's easy, but it's really simple, and it really comes back to those Scentsy core values of simplicity, authenticity, and generosity. It is really, really simple. So all I can ever share, or all any leader can ever share, is their own experiences with sponsoring. What I share might not resonate with you, but what somebody else has shared might resonate, and that's the whole thing about being authentic. And all I can ever share is, in my humble opinion, what works when it comes to sponsoring. So I hope that you can take something away that you can I love your display and accent. See, magpie. Right, thank you my love, but I am gonna crack on. Right, okay, firstly, when it comes to sponsoring, like anything in your business and in your life, it comes to your mindset. Now, if you are in my team, or if you have been around me, or you're one of my kids, or one of my kids, I've only got 3, or one of my friends, or my husband, or anyone that is in my circle, you will know that I literally talk about mindset all the time. All the time. It is literally, your mindset is literally the core of everything you do. It is literally the baseline to your life. If you can overcome and win your mindset, you can win anything. It is literally the core of everything that you do. So the first thing, top tip number 1, stop telling yourself and stop thinking that you can't sponsor because you don't have all the answers. Really famous quote by Henry Ford, the guy that made the car. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It literally is as simple as that. Stop thinking that you can't because you don't have all the answers. You are never going to have all the answers. Never. I've been in this business for 5 years in April just gone. I'm still learning every day. This business evolves every day. It is always changing every day. You're never going to have all the answers. So if you waited in life until you had all the answers for everything, you would literally never do anything in life. What you need to remember is we literally have our hands, like have at our fingertips. Hi, Joe. We have at our fingertips the training centre. We have our amazing groups. We have groups like this. We have YouTube. We have the internet. I think our industry is probably the only industry in the world where there is so much free content and training. There's literally a training on everything, every topic, every perspective, everything. You literally have everything at your fingertips to help when you sponsor somebody. So what you have to remember is it's not your job to know everything. When we join this business, we join as an independent business owner. You are an independent Scentsy consultant. So yes, when you sponsor somebody, you want to help guide them in the right direction and you want to show them where things are, but it is not your job to run their business for them. So not knowing all the answers to everything about Scentsy is absolutely not a reason to not sponsor, because it is not your job to run their business. So whether you joined yesterday or whether you joined 5 years ago, like I did, you literally can learn together. People will come to me now and they'll ask me questions and I will actually, I don't want to say enjoy, but I'll be like, I don't know. And like they'll look at me and go, you're an SSD, why don't you know that? I'm like, I don't know all the answers. And if I don't know all the answers, I'll go and find out. We've got an amazing workstation which literally knows, which has all the information on there. So the business is still evolving and changing. Like Camilla just said at the end, it doesn't stop because you reach superstar director. I literally am like a sponge for knowledge. I love reading. I love listening to trainings. I've listened to all these. So just to give you an example, guys, you don't need to sit at a desk and listen to trainings. While I've listened to the previous guys tonight, the first one I was picking Ella up from school. So I was in the car. Then we were in the garden. I've made dinner. And then I've kind of got myself together and I'm in here with an AirPod in my ear. And I have taken a little screenshot of that and I've shared that in my team group. And I was like, you have the time. You have the time to soak in trainings. You don't need all the answers. You have the time and you've got everybody there who has the answers for you. Google University, it's free and it's amazing. Okay. Second thing, this is absolutely huge. And when my mindset changed on this, my business literally changed. It is the same thing as flipping the script. So World Tour or Scentsy Family Reunion a couple of years ago was flip the script. You need to flip your script when it comes to sponsoring. Stop thinking in terms of what Scentsy can do for you and start thinking about what it can do for other people. I promise you, if you approach it in that way, if you completely change your mindset to that, then your business will change. This actually will probably make me like really emotional because I can literally feel myself going already. What you have your hands on every single day when you join as an independent Scentsy consultant, what you have your hands on here is literal solid gold. You have the opportunity every single day to offer somebody an opportunity to change their lives. Now, I know that term gets used all the time. I know people have said it today, but it's not always about income. It might be about doing something for them. It might be about building their confidence. It might be about making new friendships. It might be about stepping out of their comfort zone. It might be about income. It might be about leaving their job. It might be to, find themselves again after having a family. I don't know. There is the list of what Scentsy can offer to people. If you are Region 2 and you were at our SFR recently, and you know that, you've just been there. If you are at Region 1 SFR, my God, are you in for a treat. I'm literally like, I wish I could jump on a plane and come again. But honestly, you need to remember, you are not building a team for you. Yes, we have an amazing compensation plan. And yes, the facts are like, oh my God, forgive me, my brain's just, Andy, I'm really sorry if it wasn't Andy, the lady in the cap. I'm so sorry if I've got your name wrong. But like she talked about income. The reality of this business is if you want to grow your income, it is about growing a team. There are no two ways about that. However, it is the same for everybody. So think about it as a gift. Stop saying, join my team, join my team, join my team, because that just makes it sound like it's all about you. The Scentsy way, arrows out, give more than you take. Give this opportunity to somebody, and that's where it's at when it comes to team building. And so this is why sometimes I don't make notes, because I feel like it gets a bit disjointed. However, our comp plan is simple. It's clear. There's no agendas. It's all on the workstation. It's all in your catalogues. So if anyone wants to know about that, then they can. I'm not going to sit here and go through the comp plan. But if you want to grow, that's where it's at, team building. Okay, next thing. Do not, when it comes to sponsoring, do not sick up Scentsy on people. I fully understand that when somebody shows an interest in joining your team, you want to say, oh my God, it's amazing, you can earn this, and then you promote, and then you do this, and you hit certified, and you hit lead, and you need to do this much PFA, and blah, 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 blah. They don't want to know about that. They want to know how Scentsy has blessed your life. They want to know how it can bless their lives. Do not sick up Scentsy on people and feel like you need to tell them the whole compensation plan in one message. I totally know I used to do it in the early days. If I look back at some of the messages I would reply, oh my God, I literally would cringe and like crawl into a hole. If somebody says, oh, they're interested in joining, and you send them a message and it goes, da 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 da, do you know what my brain would do? It would literally run the other way. You need to keep it simple, okay? Have you heard that saying? You don't need to see that staircase, you just need to take the first step. That is what you need to remember when you are talking to people about this opportunity. If you have shared your authentic Scentsy life, or shared what Scentsy has done for you, they've seen how Scentsy can bless your life. If they want to know how the compensation plan evolves, they can see that on your website. So literally, they want to see that this business is simple. And in the early days, PRV, TWV, GWV, all that is going to mean absolutely nothing to them. So do not sick up Scentsy on people. Just focus at all times through the business on the next goal ahead. So when it comes to sponsoring, if anybody says to me, like, can you send me any information? To this day, this is literally what I say. Keep it simple. Of course, this is the link to my website. There's a few frequently asked questions on there. Have a little read through. If you've got any questions at all, let me know. And stop. Send them the link. There's 9 times out of 10, the frequently asked questions are going to answer their question. And then if they come back and, you know, we've got a little bit of back and forth, I'll just say, your only requirement is to place one £245 order a year. There's no pressure. All the support you'll ever need. Why don't you give it a go? Like Rachel said right at the beginning, 1 sentence answers. Do not overcomplicate it or over sick up Scentsy on people. Have a little look and come back to me and leave it with them. Simplicity, authenticity and generosity at all times. Keep it simple. And breathe. Guys, I'm just going to take a little sip of my drink that I've got here because I can feel myself getting a bit like ahead of myself. Okay, but I hope I feel like I rambled that last point a little bit, but keep it in bite-sized manageable chunks, because this business is simple. Like I said at the beginning, it is simple. If they want more information as you go through, amazing, but keep it really simple in the beginning. Okay, next one. If you are not sponsoring people, you need to be really, really honest with yourself about how many people you're actually speaking to about the opportunity. If you are not sponsoring people, the facts are you're simply not asking enough people. And I mean that if you have ever watched any of my trainings before, or you know me personally, or we spent any time together, you know that my truth bombs absolutely explode with glitter and love. Everything I share is sent with love, but I am a huge fan of just being real and honest and true. And if I am somebody that mentors you, you will know that I very much go, might not be what you wanted to hear, but it is the truth, okay? If you, as a leader, want to help people, you need to sometimes, I've gone off on a bit of a tangent here, but if you are sponsoring, part of leadership sometimes is telling people what they need to hear, not what they necessarily want to hear, because that's where growth happens, when you step out of your comfort zone. I'll just throw in, guys, this is totally off on a tangent. I'll see if I can, it's all right, I'm 1:45. This is off on a bit of a tangent, but it literally came from a conversation that I had with Lisa this morning. And that's weird, Lisa's just jumped on, that's really spooky. When I came into this business, I had absolutely zero leadership experience, zero. And I have totally got to where I am. I hit Superstar Director 2 years ago. Been in the business for 5. I got to where I am through passion, enthusiasm, loving, like literally, I just literally fell in love with the business and the products and everything about it. And I've probably winged most of my business. I don't want to say winged because obviously I do work really, really hard. But what I mean is I had no leadership experience. So what I've led with is I've led with my heart, and I've led with love, and I've led with, I absolutely adore this business and this opportunity. And I just literally told everybody. And I want you to know that even 5 years in, I am having a huge realisation, and it's following leadership at Scentsy Family Union. So if you are going to leadership, I won't say anything, but you're in for a massive treat. I had a huge, massive light bulb moment in that room that when it comes to leadership, I still have so much to learn, like so much to learn. And it excites me, not in a, I'm not worthy of this position kind of way, but I still have so much to learn. And that is the beauty of what we do. I'm kind of trying to bring it back full circle. Don't think that everybody has all the answers. Don't think that, oh, well, I can't do that because I'm not like that person, or I can't do that because I'm not like that person. Believe me when I tell you, nobody has all the answers. Nobody has all their shiz together all the time. Nobody knows everything. And it's actually really exciting that, like, this business not only helps you grow your team, grow your income, but it literally will make you grow as a person by pouring. So you pour into yourself, self-care, self-development, to pour into others, but in turn it comes full circle, and then it continues to help you to want to grow as a person. So again, I hope that made sense, but you're never done, basically. You've always got room to grow. And excuse me, when it comes to leadership, I literally feel I'm just at the beginning of my leadership journey, and you might feel like that wherever you are, but there's just always room to grow and evolve. And it's really exciting when you do that with somebody. So when you do sponsor somebody, think about the journey and get excited about the journey that you can literally go on together. Okay, so coming back to being honest with yourself. If you are not sponsoring people, you are not asking enough people, okay? There are 3 parts to our business: buy, host, join, okay? Flip it round. I can guarantee you're talking to loads of people about the products every single day. I can guarantee if you're not sponsoring, you're not speaking to enough people. So instead of when you first have a conversation with somebody, talking to them about buying a product, offer them the opportunity. Turn it around the other way and go with join. You don't want to join? Okay. Do you want to host a party? Okay. Do you want to buy a product? Lead with joining the business, joining the opportunity, because you literally never know what this opportunity could do for somebody. The next thing I've written down is never, ever, ever assume. I have learned this so much in the last 5 years. There are people, and I know somebody said this already, but there are people that you will look at and you think, well, they're going to, or your brain will start to tell you to think, they're never going to want to join Scentsy because they do X, Y, Z. Well, they're never going to want to join Scentsy because they've got 4 children. Well, they're never assume. And my latest amazing team, EK, I know she won't mind me referencing this, she literally joined on the 1st, what month are we in? She joined on the 1st of June. She has just smashed earning the free shooting star kit. She works full-time, not just full-time as a nurse, she's like, forgive me that I don't know the official term, but she is like the head nurse on the ward. She has 2 children. She hasn't really posted on social media. She literally took my bag of smells, and then when she got her own kit, she took her bag of smells into work every single day, took it to see her family, took it to see her friends, and she has absolutely smashed £600 of orders since the 1st of June, and none of it, apart from 1 post and 1 comment, was from social media. Now, when I first met Charge Nurse, thank you so much. When I first met Kay, she is a mum at my, her daughter goes to school with my son. I remember talking to her at a sports event and getting to talk to her about what she did. And when she told me she was a nurse, I could have very easily thought, oh, she wouldn't want to join Scentsy, you know. But she had my borrow bag, we got chatting, and it led from there, okay? And I built a relationship with her. But had I assumed, well, she's never going to want to join Scentsy, we wouldn't be where we are now. She's literally loving life, loving her Scentsy adventure. She's just earned all these free products. Who am I to keep that gift to myself? Who are you to keep that gift to yourself? You will be amazed how many people are watching you. You will be absolutely amazed how many people are watching you and have thought about doing something like this and are too scared to ask you. You will be absolutely amazed. And that is why it's so important to share what Scentsy has done for you. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, it is amazing when you do these, you buy the house or you buy your dream car, or I bought a caravan. That's one of my things. But it's not always about those big things. It's about, in the early days, and I've always been exactly the same with authentically sharing, it's about in the early days that you were able to buy your little one some school shoes without having to put it on a credit card, or you could treat yourself to a Starbucks on the way to work, or I don't know, you could book a holiday for the first time in however many years with your Scentsy income. Whatever it may be, you need to share that. You need to share that Scentsy has given you the most amazing friendships. Whatever Scentsy has blessed your life with, you need to share that. Whether that's on social media or in person when you are having conversations, because you never know who is watching. Because believe me when I tell you, people are watching. And what you need to remember is this, okay? Every single one of us here, every single person in this business, watching this live, on this training, is here because somebody else shared first. They are here because somebody else didn't keep that gift to themselves. I wouldn't be sitting here now if my sponsor Kelly hadn't shared this opportunity with me. Even though I said no, loads, first of all. I was with another company. I had about 6 months out. I thought I was done with the network marketing industry. I never ever think there's any mistakes or I never regret anything in my life. I think everything in life you go through, you know, you grow through what you go through. However, I thought I was done with this industry. Oh my goodness. It doesn't even bear thinking about what life would be like if Kelly hadn't shared that with me. Or if I hadn't shared that with literally so many wonderful, incredible people. It literally gives me goosebumps. Like, I literally cannot imagine my life without Scentsy and the people that are in it. Oh my God. So, what you have your hands on is an absolute gift. And it's your job to share that with people. Never assume. Just never assume. I've actually had, and I won't say who they are, but I've had 2 people since I've been with Scentsy and since I started my Scentsy journey that have told me that Scentsy has saved their life. Now that is powerful. You need to offer that gift to people. Okay, back in the room, Sawkins. Right, okay. It can be financially, emotionally, self-confidence, or for friendships, okay? When you start sharing your authentic self, your authentic life, your authentic wins, you know, what Scentsy has done for you, you are going to have people that are going to tell you it's a load of rubbish, that it's a scam, you know, all the negative things. And you are going to have people that are going to tell you things like I've just referenced, like, I literally have never been happier, it saved me. I hear both, well, I don't hear as much of the negative ones anymore, but you get to choose which ones you listen to. Don't listen to this column over here. You need to listen and you need to remember the people that you are sharing this for. Other people's opinions do not get to dictate your life. Right, I'm going to try and whiz through because I've still got 2 pages of notes and it's 5 to 7 and I want to get through. Okay, you need to ask people. I've already said some of this. So if other people hadn't shared, we wouldn't be sitting here now. People are always watching. Do you want to look back in 20 years and think, what if? Okay, you need to go have a look through your email inbox. If you are anxious or worried or nervous about sharing this opportunity with people, okay, go and have a look in your email inbox. Just a few examples: Nike, Starbucks, I don't know, whichever companies that you buy from. I know that's in terms of sales. However, those companies do not think, oh, I'm not going to follow up with those people, okay? Following up and offering the opportunity is part of your role as an independent Scentsy consultant. Okay. Right, okay. I've written a few different things down here. Okay, next one. Do not be scared to recruit your best customers. I know that there are team members that I have spoken to that have gone, oh, I don't want to sponsor them because, like, they're an amazing customer. There are billions and billions and billions and billions of people in this world. Probably about 70% of the people, or 75%, maybe even more, 80% of the people that I've sponsored were customers first. Customers make the best team members. 9 out of 10 customers are already doing the job of a consultant. They're just not getting paid for it. So do not be scared to sponsor your best customers. Honestly and truly, they are literally, I was a customer first. I was a customer for months and months and months. I was sending Kelly so many referrals going, and she was like, you need to do this. You need to do this, Laura. You need to do this, Laura. And I was like, no, not for me. And then lo and behold, one night I had a party and I was like, what am I doing? Like, I need to join. So do not be scared of hearing the word no. It's never about you. It's never personal. It's just not right now. There are so many incredible people on my team that are on our team or part of our group that said no loads of times, first of all, but eventually the time will be right. So it's all just about timing. It's just a word, guys. You need to get comfortable with hearing the word no. Okay. Last couple of things I want to touch on. Do not, I beg of you, do not cold message people about Scentsy. And please don't misinterpret what I'm saying or misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not knocking any of the companies or how anybody else chooses to market their business. But in my humble opinion, I get cold messages in my Instagram, probably more on Instagram inbox all the time. Hi, I've had a look at your profile. I think you'd really like this opportunity. If you'd actually look down my profile, you would see that I am with Scentsy and I'm a superstar director and I'm very, very happy and I live, eat and breathe this life. So do not cold message people. Do not be a spammer. That is a Lisa Allwood term and I'm throwing it in here. Do not spam people. Build relationships with people. People relate to people. People buy from people and people are going to want to join real life people, okay? And that's why it's so important to share like I said earlier, someone else just came into my brain, it's just gone. You need to, honestly, I told you, magpie. You need to share authentically what Scentsy has done for your life because people are always watching. Okay, it's nearly 7 o'clock. I'm going to go because I've got like 2 more pages of notes that I haven't even touched on, but I could talk about this all day. What you need to remember is above all this, let's try and summarize, okay? 1, stop telling yourself you cannot sponsor, you cannot be a coach, you cannot be a mentor. You absolutely can, okay? You can do it from day 1 because you have all the information you will ever need and you can learn together. Okay, 2, don't be scared to recruit your best customers because customers are literally consultants that are not getting paid for it, okay? Be authentically you. Share what Scentsy has done for your life. Share from your heart, and when you share from your heart, you can literally never go wrong because there is only one you in this world, just like there's only one me, there's only one Sarah who I've just seen on here, there's only one Natalie. So literally share authentically what Scentsy can do for you, what Scentsy has done for you. Flip it around. Instead of buy, host, join host, buy. Never assume, never set those boundaries in your mind as to why Scentsy would not be right for somebody. That is not your decision to make, okay? It is literally a gift that we can offer people. And that's what I'm going to finish on. You need to remember every single day, it's not about joining your team. It is about offering this absolutely life-changing gift, life-changing in so many ways, not just about income, to every single person. Some days I literally want to like walk down the street and literally like scream at people, my God, you need to join Scentsy, you need to join Scentsy, you need to join Scentsy. Do not keep it to yourself. This is literally a gift. Right, guys, I'm going to go because the amazing Lisa Allwood is up next. Everyone's been amazing. Can't wait to hear all the other people that are training. Thank you so much for having me and I'll speak to you soon.